Hey guys, let's just jump right into it. Last time we talked, it was the day before the big day. Nothing really special happened. I was just really mad, but his mom never showed up. His sister didn't show up. His sister's son did. But we love him, so it was fine. It was a great surprise that he came. But yeah, he that was pretty much it. It was a great day. Everything was nice. So after we got married, we I was still in school, so we couldn't have a honeymoon. I had midterms at that time, so I was just like, I had to go back. I couldn't miss that week. And so I was like stressed out and whatever, but it was okay. After like a couple weeks of living with each other, we used to fight here and there. I mean, a lot of the times we fought about, like little things that my husband doesn't do. Like, he's a procrastinator. He doesn't really do things very well. Like, you have to talk to him 3, 4, 5, 7 times before he does something like he's supposed to. And that was frustrating. That was frustrating. It was really frustrating to have to talk to him like I'm his mom or whatever. He used to say that all the time. You don't have to talk to me like I'm your mom or whatever. I don't try to, but like that's how it comes off. Like he says he was gonna do do this, and when I come back home, it's not done, and he's playing video games, and he's been playing video games all day. Like those little things, like it just gets on my nerves. And we had little issues like that before. Like, he does a lot of the cleaning because, we live in an old house, and I can't do a lot of it because I have asthma. I know I smoke, but I have asthma, and I can get really sick because there was a lot of mold and fungus and stuff. So, like, his mom and sister were very dirty. Like, they were not clean at all. Like, I had an incident where I was at their house. Actually, it was after his mom left. So, I was at their house, and I just cleaned their fridge because it was so disgusting. Like, they had, like, food in there that was moldy. And then they had fresh food, and they were, like, eating it. Like, that's disgusting, Like, anyway, but I had a standard that I was raised in, and he had a standard that he was raised in, and it was very different. So I don't fault him that he didn't clean as well as I would hope, but my health conditions limited me to doing it. And, it always did. And also, I'm like kind of like a germaphobe. Like, I can't stand touching like little things. Like, I can't. Like, even like a wad of hair, like in the shower. Oh, I can't. It's gross. But he doesn't mind those things. So he used to do like all of those like dirty work pretty much. And so but he didn't do it properly. So I kind of like micromanaged him in a sense. So that's like a little background of like us little fightings here and there. But really and truly, I was overall happy. I'm happy that I have someone, because I can get mad and get over it. Like, yes, when I get mad, I say things that like I don't mean. It's like in the moment, like when you're pissed. So I used to call him a lot of like stuff. Like, I'd be like, oh my God, you ain't shit. Like, you a waste of space. You a piece of shit. Like, things like that when I'm mad. Like, when he doesn't do something, or he let me down or disappoint me or whatever, I get so angry and I do that. And that's another underlying issue that I have. Like, I think with my depression and anxiety, anger, like all of those things, like it was never worked on. So I don't know. Like, I just never worked on it. As you can see, I didn't go to therapy or whatever after the time. And so it was just there, and I was just trying to figure out my life. But little things like that was our little fights and our little like tiffs and stuff. But I thought overall we're happy, because I just get mad and I get over it. I'll say this and then I'll be like, hey, what do you want for dinner? Or blah, 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 like that. And so I was excited to be a wife. I wanted to be a really great wife. I wanted to, cook for him and, do stuff like that. I don't know, it just didn't work out like in the way that I wanted it to. And that again was like my expectations for being married were completely different from the reality. Now, that goes with that side as well as the other side that I'm going to talk to you about. So about a couple weeks after we got married, it was our mutual friend's birthday party. And she had it at this club. And we went to this club, and me and John, we got drunk. John loves to go to clubs because he likes to dance and drink and whatever. I like to go to clubs just to drink and usually that's all I do. I don't really like dancing. So, but he loves dancing. So I'm just sitting here and just hanging out, chilling, getting drunk. He's over there dancing with other girls and whatever. And I don't really give a shit. It's fine. And this one guy, my friend, whose birthday it was, she liked him and wanted to talk to him or whatever. And I'm usually the one that's like, kind of like easy to like do like, I don't know, like do like weird stuff, like not weird, but like be bold enough to like do things that other people won't do. So like I would go up to the person and be like, oh, my friend likes you, like that. Like I don't mind that. Like I don't care for that at all. Like I don't care about that. Like I can do that for them. So she knew that, and she was like, oh, can you go up to this guy and say, your friend wants to dance with you and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, sure, why not? So I went up to the guy and I was like, oh, my friend liked you. It's her birthday. You want to go dance with her? And he was like, oh, who's the friend? And I like pointed to her, and he's like, oh, okay, she's kind of cute, but you're cuter. And I'm just like, huh, what? And I just like walked away, whatever. And so later on that night, he kind of got more fixated on me and more like really like involved and like wanting to like get more closer to me, I guess I want to say. And he wanted to dance with me, and I'm just like, dude, I don't dance. And I'm sitting, but I'm like wasted drunk. So anyway, this guy was fixating on me. He kept talking to me. I'm like looking for John, but John's dancing with other girls, so he's just like talking to me. I'm on site smoking. He's following me. Like he's kind of like really fixated on me. And so he ended up like putting his number in my phone, and then because he said that he lost his phone and he wanted to borrow my phone and all of this stuff. And we ended up kissing. Mind you, I just got married 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I'm just like, I'm drunk and I'm wasted, and I'm just like, I can't believe this happened. And it was just, I'm just like in shock, honestly. I was like, what is going on? Like I was drunk, wasted. I don't even remember him kissing me. Later on, I'll tell you how I remember. But yeah, he kissed me, And then he kissed my hand. And then, like, he was texting me, all of this stuff. And it was just, like, crazy. But I'm going to tell you all of that in part 2. So stay tuned, guys.